Yo, yo. Brittany. What we got? Got Miss Sherry in the building.
Yes, I'm here.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good.
Good.
Gonna let a few more people get in.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Oh, password. Should put the password on there probably. Alyssa in the building. Tia in the building. I'll let a few more people get on before I start. Appreciate y'all logging on with me tonight. Hope y'all brought some questions. We will be heavy on the Q&A tonight. How everybody been doing this week in terms of trading and all that good stuff?
I've been doing good.
Okay.
I'm in profit.
That's always great.
I'm new. I haven't started yet, man. This is my second day, but hopefully by the end of this week I can get started on something.
Who is this speaking to me? An iPhone.
Yep, DeAndre Thompson. I don't
DeAndre
know why it's
Thompson.
iPhone.
DeAndre, nice to meet you, my brother.
Nice to meet you, man.
This your first
Tristan,
week?
Yeah, Tristan got me in.
Tristan, last name.
What is his last name? You know what? I don't even know Tristan last name.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Word. We're glad to have you anyway.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let me see.
And I'm just getting started too.
Yes,
Sherry.
yes, Miss Sherry.
Yeah, you are. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got some newbies in here. We're gonna show them some love.
Yeah.
Well, to the newbies, real quick. I have
put them on this list.
I have well, Miss Sherry, I sent the trade trainers from last month in June. I sent them to Paris. Did he get them to you?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Cool. DeAndre.
Yes.
I have a trilogy of trade trainers from June.
Okay.
What's your you're in the GTI family chat?
Yes, I am.
DeAndre Thompson.
Yep.
All right, I'm a private message. I'm a private message you my trilogy of videos that I did last month. Okay. Wait, how far are you through the academy, DeAndre? DeAndre Thompson.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I forgot
Nah,
to tap the button to speak.
You
I was
good?
talking, but yeah, I made it through all the videos, the training videos that tells you what the foreign exchange market is
Okay.
and how to do the harmonics. I went through all those videos.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I plan on going through them again so I
Okay.
can really understand it. But yeah, that's how far I made it.
Okay, I'm a private message you. I had 3 trade trainers in June, and
Okay.
they'll help you out a lot with market structure and some of the stuff that I go over
Okay.
and the stuff that I look at when I'm taking trades. So I'm
Okay.
a private message those to you. They're on my YouTube channel.
All right.
But I'm a copy and paste those. I'm a private message you right now, so you have them after all this is
Okay.
over. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Let me find you.
Okay.
All right. After I do that, I'm gonna get started, y'all.
All right. AJ?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I got you.
Yes. Bam. Okay, Brittany, you at work? Okay, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this thing on the road. Everybody had to fall in what they fall in. Real quick, like I said, I appreciate it. Let me meet y'all, Mike.
I know.
All right. Appreciate all y'all coming in for tonight. Trade training. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world, but y'all came to chill with me. Real quick, I want you guys to type out your questions if you have them. But does anybody have anything trade related that they want me to go over? Okay, cool. All right, hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me share my screen. Ooh. All right. We're trying to come in the club. Hold on real quick. Can y'all see my screen? Drop a 1 in the chat if y'all can see my screen. Cool. Perfect. All right, so since we have a nice, a little nice batch of new people, and we got a few people in here that have been with us for a few weeks or a few months now. I'm gonna try to mix it in based on you guys' experience level. Tonight we are going to use SPX 500 as our dummy. Well, not our dummy, but our model. There are a few things that I want you guys that are new to jot down really fast. a few of AJ's rules that are non-negotiable when it comes to entering trades. I'm gonna type them out. Always remember this. Always remember this. No retest, no entry. No retest, no entry. That's my dog in the background, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear him. He's crying at me. Hold on 1 second. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. All right. Anyway, no retest, no entry, right? So to the newbies, I'm gonna show y'all what basic market structure looks like, right? Let's say you trying to figure out what an uptrend looks like. An uptrend consists of higher highs and higher lows, right? Uptrend, low high, higher low. This low is higher than this one. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, right? Downtrend, lower highs, lower lows. I got some of my team in the building now. Shout out to my boy Jimmy. Just entered the club. But downtrend, lower highs and lower lows, right? So no retest, no entry. So if you're buying, you should only be buying in these locations, right? I'm just going over some basic stuff real quick for everybody that just came in, for the new people that we have here. Right? Buy. So this is pretty much what this means. Like these higher low points are those retests you're talking about, right? Because price broke in the area, right? Price broke in the area, came back and they retested. It's a higher low, shot up. We're gonna look at some of these examples on the charts actually too. I'm just showing y'all some of my beautiful art because this translates into real candlesticks. So if you're downtrending, these are the areas where you want to sell at. Man, y'all coming in the class mighty late. Y'all coming in late, boy. I'm about to start giving out penalties. But so sales, right? At the lower high points. Boom. If you're selling, these are the places where you would want to put tails. After the market is pulled back. Right? Sell. Right? I don't want to sell on lower highs. This is key because you don't want to get caught selling in these areas. You don't want to get caught selling too low, right? You don't want to get caught selling too low because price is going to pull back. You don't want to get caught buying too high, right? So these pullbacks, you're going to hear people call them pullbacks too. These pullbacks are higher lows and uptrends, lower highs and downtrends, right? Super duper simple. That's Forex 101, right? Now, what does that look like on with the candles? Okay, AJ, I see your art, but let me see it on the candles. All right, bet. I'm gonna show y'all. So also newbies, I'm gonna give y'all a little hint. Like this blue and this red, these blue and these red lines that are hovering around my candlesticks are the only indicators that I use. The exponential moving average and the regular moving average is just the moving average, right? So if y'all want this on y'all chart, and I'm gonna show you what they mean. Right. So I'm gonna show y'all where to find them and how to plot them. So all you gotta do, go up here to the top, and make sure all this is done on TradingView.com. Right. It's gonna be a little FX, indicators and strategies. All you're gonna do is come over here, search moving average. You're gonna click the first two under built-ins, moving average, exponential. Just tap them. On the MA, you're gonna go to the little spin wheel, settings. Change your length to 21, and change your style to red. At whatever shade of red you like, dark red, medium red, light red, whatever. Right. With the EMA, same thing. Go to the settings, change your length to 8. I like my blue a little bit darker. Boom. Why the moving average is important? Well, this is where it gets key. When your blue is over your red, Koopa. When your red is over your blue, this is perfect. Actually, this is perfect. We're gonna look at this right here. They coming in now. Y'all late, man. Y'all late. Calling y'all out. I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all late. Yeah, when your red is over your blue, newbies, this will help y'all out a lot. When your red is over your blue, and the reason I'm on the 4-hour time frame is because I get my bias of the direction of the market on the higher time frames. Now you good, Philly. I know you mean well. You get your bias from the higher time. I get my bias from the higher time frames. The higher the time frame, y'all, the clearer the picture is of what the market is trying to do. Every time frame plays into, the time frames work together. But the higher the time frame, the more clarity you have on what the market is trying to do, right? So in this case, once you see red over blue, I'm gonna zoom in. Y'all might not can see. Right? Once you see red over blue, the way we have our MA set up, you know this is a downtrend. So on the lower time frames, you should only be looking for sell setups. What if I told you all you had to do was wait until the MAs crossed on the lower time frame? You could just hold it until they crossed again. What if it was that easy? Like, if you don't know nothing, I ain't saying to try this either. I don't want y'all blaming me for nothing. But if you didn't know anything, my bad, y'all. When you inside of a trade, I take a little quick pause and make sure my money right. But if you didn't know anything, if you just, like, let's just say you didn't know nothing, you was like Miss Sherry and DeAndre, you didn't know a thing, and you said, I'm gonna just sell it because AJ said the MA's crossed on the 4-hour. I'm just hold it until they cross back over. That's 370 pips on SPX. But I'm not saying to do that. That's not my strategy. I'm just saying that's how dope the MAs are, right? So throw those on your chart if you want to. They're pretty good. We just had a goat. We just had a goat walk in the building. Hold on, she's still coming in. I want her here. We just had a goat walk in the building. Shout out to Ty. Yeah. What if I told y'all that that's what y'all do? So yeah, know that, matter of fact, I'm gonna type that out. We're gonna type that out real quick. Right. I'm gonna type this out. Put this over here in the corner.
Top Pips in the building.
Top Pips.
I'm sorry, AJ, I had to give her an intro real quick.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. And red is over blue.
Yo, had to pop in the car.
Hey, I appreciate you. When blue is over, so when red is over blue, with our EMAs, the way we got them set up, this is mine. Y'all can set y'all colors up however, as long as you know what EMAs mean what, right? So when red is over blue, bearish, right? When blue is over red, bullish. You might want to write that down. Right? I like this area right here because it shows a trend. This clearly in this green box shows a downtrend. Clearly in this green box, we see that this is a downtrend. Even if you just joined today, you will be able to see, if I say, is this an uptrend or a downtrend? You will be able to say, oh, no, it's a downtrend, clearly, right? So we're going to use this wave right here, and I'm going to show y'all how simple this stuff can be, right? Hopefully everybody else has this up. If not, I can tell you what this means again, or I can type it out, right? So I get my bias from the higher time frame, right? Once I see this crossover on the higher time frame, I'm immediately going to the lower time frame to find entries. I don't enter just because a 4-hour candle did something. I just get my bias from there, right? I get my bias from my higher time frame from 4 hours, 1 hour. Sometimes I'm a little sketchy on the 1 hour. The 4 hour got the volume that I like. I can trust it. It's a higher one. The daily is a little bit too slow, but the 4 hours is a nice pocket for me, right? As y'all continue to grow as traders, y'all gonna find out what works for y'all. This is just what works for me, right? But get my bias from the 4 hour, and I go down to the 30, right? This is where the beginning of finding an entry comes in. So get that out the way. Try to find out where we were. Oh God, did I lose my spot? Did I go to April? I think I went to April. No, I think I went to May. Wait, where did I go? Yeah, what did I do with my box? Uh-oh, wait a minute. What is this? Oh, this is March. This is February. Oh God, okay. 02, 22, 30 minute. All right, so this is February. All right. We can go back and look at old data. It's all relevant. We're just back testing our strategy, right? So y'all remember earlier, I'm gonna take these off. I'm gonna take these off. I'm gonna take all this off. Quiz time. I'm gonna see if y'all been. I'm gonna see if how many people we got on here. I'm gonna see if the 14 people on here been paying attention. Ty, you probably ain't gonna. Well, Ty, you probably ain't gonna get it, but you a good trader, so you probably gonna get it, even though you just got on here. But anyway, what does a downtrend consist of? Just type it in the chat. I'm gonna see who's listening or who sleep. I want to see who listening and who sleep. What does a downtrend consist of? It is literally 5 words. Yo, y'all came in late. Y'all just made up for y'all coming in late, though. Shout out to Philly and Cooper. Y'all came in late, but y'all just made up for that. Y'all good with me now. I appreciate that. And the people that came in early, y'all better jump on that next time. Don't let the tardy folk beat y'all to the punch now. Come on, let's wake up, right?
Them ISS kids is on there behind.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, lower highs and lower lows. Perfect, 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 perfect. So check this out. Check this out. Y'all know y'all got y'all red over y'all blue on the 4-hour time frame. When y'all go down to the 30, the 15, the 5, and the 1, if you know that the 4-hour is on the overall downtrend, I'm telling y'all everything I currently do when I'm trading. When I call them signals and them TPs get smashed, this is everything that I do to find this stuff, right? If you're down, if it's an overall downtrend on the 4-hour time frame, I am only looking to enter off lower highs. That is it. AKA resistance points that get lower, right? So I'm gonna mark up all my breaks, right? Pull this over. I don't like the way they did. Boom. All right. So check this out. We're on the M30. This is the highest time frame that I enter on. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna do the M30 because I feel like I do that every week. I'm only looking for sales, right? Because I know my overall bias. Let's see if it lets me go back on the 15-minute. I might have to do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do M30. I went back too long. All right, it's all good. The principles go to every time frame. It's fine. Bet. So, all right, cool. So, I'll show y'all the power of this stuff, right? So this cross right here probably happened on this time frame first, and then it happened on the H4, right? Your first clue that this was more bearish than bullish is when these MAs crossed. Now, y'all see this right here? Let me take the candles off so y'all can see. This is why your indicator has to be my indicator. My moving averages aren't my primary indicator. Structure, it will always be my primary indicator because you can get faked out. Red crossed over blue. You like, oh, AJ said when the red cross over the blue, that means say, hold on, wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. That's the backup. We're going to use that for the backup, right? What I want to see, in addition to that, y'all see the support area right here, right? We got a higher low point, right? Price came down, found support, bounced off the trampoline, and pulled up. Oh, she big tardy. Who this is? Kiera Naomi. She big tardy. Oh yeah, I'm calling folks out when they get tardy. I'm gonna bring attention to y'all, so y'all stop being tardy to my sessions. Anyway, it's all good. It's all love. We appreciate everybody to come on AJ sessions. But anyway, price pulled down, right? Trampoline style, bounced up, found resistance, right? Price plummets through the floor, right? Makes a lower low. You got that red cross over the blue, right? Then price pulls back up and makes its first lower high. A huge bearish candle engulfs all of this. This is what I call a bearish engulfing. For those who have been on my trade trainers before, y'all know I talk about engulfings a lot. DeAndre and Miss Sherry, on those 3 trade training videos that I sent you guys from June, if you watch those, you're gonna hear me talk about engulfing candles. I enter off of engulfing candles. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Trade check. Sorry. Yeah, lower high, right? Lower high point. So right here, after I got my engulfing, and I already know that this price was broken. I mean, this area was broken. This support was broken. This is a perfect break and retest moment. Then now the retest doesn't have to perfectly break and then come up here, right? You have two confirmations that this is a good sale, right? 3 actually. You got a red over a blue MA cross. That's not the primary though. Your first one was price broke support, retested, lower high point, boom. Don't even market execute. And with me, market execution, everything. You ain't got to worry about AJ trading by limits, sell limits, sell stops, buy stops. I'm never going to call a signal that's a buy stop or a sell stop. Or I don't knock people that do it. That's just my style. You guys, as y'all grow as traders and y'all are in here, y'all are going to develop your own style. Because you're gonna go to the trainings from me. Y'all going to Ty's trainings, y'all going to the trainers on the academy from the actual Gold Live educators. But I'm just telling you, for me, everything with me will be market execution. No confusion with AJ, right? Perfect. Just had to say that. Right. So as soon as this bearish engulfing closes, I will enter. Now, with that being said, and I will put my stop loss above this high. Right? Why? Let's get artsy. Let's get artsy real quick. I'm tell you why. Let's get artsy. So, what I said, downtrend. We talking about downtrends right now, right? Check this out. If this is a downtrend, lower highs and lower lows, right? And I want to sell right here because I'm trying to catch this. In a downtrend, a lower high has to make a lower low. It has to. The market is structured. It's y'all gotta understand, like, trading ain't really like, trading is simple, but it's simple, but it's not easy because there's psychological stuff that goes on to. But as far as the technical side, once you guys start to really get it, you won't lose it, right? So anyway, lower high. We want to sell this because we want price to break this low. That's the law of market structure, right? So I place my stop loss right here because I'm selling. If my analysis is right, price shouldn't go up. It should go down. Right? So let's say, hold on, y'all. Let's say price does indeed, right? Let's say we sell right here. And then price does something like this, right? If price does this, then that means that it broke resistance and it's probably going to retest the support and jump up. We wrong anyway. Let's just take our small little loss, get out, trade again, right? But in a downtrend, the goal is to make lower highs and lower lows. Like, I don't care what pair it is. Just goes to ND, SPX, US30, NAS, EU, GJ. Like, that's just what downtrends do when you trade in candlesticks, right? So the goal is for it to continue to make lower highs and lower lows, right? All right, cool. I just had to say that. Right? So what I would do, I would enter here, right? And as you can see here now, since this was made, you just want to keep track of your lows at this point, right? Remember, keep track of where you are in structure. On the higher time frame, we're still in the downtrend, right? We're finessing on the. Oh, let me let these folks in. We're finessing the market on the lower time frames, right? Catching the higher time frame move, but we're breaking it down the lower time frame so we can get nice entries with minimal drawdown, right? So right here, you got an entry right here, right? Your stop loss is up here. Never would have got hit, right? Structure is being maintained, right? Price breaks right here. Price plays around right here, right? At this point, if you entered after this candle, you have to be patient, right? But as long as your stop loss doesn't get hit, you're fine, right? Price finally breaks through with this huge candle. At this point, you lit because now you're in profit, right? Price comes down. Price always has to retrace. It always has to retest though, right? Now, if I'm y'all, you could have closed out by now. Once price breaks this low over here, close out wherever you want, right? For those who seen my Fibonacci training that I briefly did the last time I did a trade training, if I entered here, I probably would have got out like right here, or I would have waited for this candle to close. I would have closed at the negative 27 or the negative 61.8, probably, right? A more advanced way to do it, I ain't gonna get into that right now. I know some people on here first week, right? But on to what I was saying. You saw price break this support area, right? Where I have my blue line at. Lower high made. Lower low has now been made. Now is not the time, because you've seen these big dips down, to be continuing to sell. Remember when I said no retest, no entry. If you miss this, or if you miss this, anything up here, bro, don't try to force it. Don't even do this. Don't even enter right here. This is dangerous. Entering the sell right here is very dangerous, bro. It's very dangerous. No pullback, right? Let's say you entered here and you left your phone for a little bit, thinking it was gonna keep going down forever. Look what happened. You enter right here, price pulled back. Now you freaking out. I'm like, I'm down 10 whatever, $10, $100, whatever, right? I don't like drawdowns, so I'm gonna tell y'all no retest, no entry, right? But anyway, price breaks, lower low, comes back up, retest, lower high, bearish engulfing candle. What is an engulfing candle? In its simplest terms, an engulfing candle is a candle that it's a two candle pattern. It's always two candles. Right? Y'all see how this bearish candle engulfs the body, not the, forget the wicks, the body of this previous bullish candle. This signifies that the sellers are back in the market and they are about to push the market down. This also signifies that resistance has now been made, right? Now, price didn't shoot back up and touch the line that I drew, because I have a certain way how I draw my support and resistance. But if I pull this down, still ain't touch it. But it respected it because it didn't even get near it, right? You have an engulfing candle that just pulled it down. And you're still red over blue, right? So, right, we got lower high point, bearish engulfing candle. Red is still over blue. That means sell. As soon as this candle closes, this is the M30 candle. As soon as this 30-minute time period is up, we're selling that bad boy. Right? We're selling it down. Price is still making lower highs and lower lows. You still on a downtrend. Right? What does price do? You can also, once again, I'm going to use this line. I'm going to take this down. If you sell it here, put your stop loss above this high. Stop loss above the high. Never gets touched. Right? Price comes down, still making lower highs. Right? Now, all prices are always gonna just break support and just make clean lower highs. As y'all can see, price came down, pulled back, made a lower high. You could enter right here again, bearish engulfing, right? 1, 2, bam. C-dub, no stop loss is always, it's not always 30 pips. Your stop loss is dependent on, for me, it's situations like these, right? Like if I enter here after this candle close, market execution, my stop loss will only be 8 pips, right? And that's just, if you know structure, you can have smaller stop losses. That means you can risk more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I base my stop losses off of structure. Yeah. Right? So I had another one, right? When I'm on a downtrend, y'all, I'm looking for these engulfing candles after these pullbacks, right? Even off of this little, actually, I just crossed a little bit, like this blue over the red. This little blue over red crossover, it doesn't really bother me because structure hasn't been broken, number one. Number two, I know on the higher time frame and on the 4-hour time frame, I know I'm still in the downtrend. This does not bother me. This is a fake out. This is a fake out, a moving average move. Especially after you saw this bearish engulfing happen again. We can enter again, right? Then price breaks support. Price breaks the floor with this candle. This candle breaks the floor. You cross back over red over blue again. And what does it do? It perfectly touches, right? Comes down, perfectly touches here. Break, retest. What do we get again? Oh my goodness. A bearish engulfing candle. Enter. Like when the market move, the market does not always move like this, but when it does, it's beautiful, y'all. This is like amazing. Shout out to whoever got in on all this back in February. See what I'm saying? Right? This is now support. This is your most relevant support now, right? Price breaks it. So let's do this. Let's say, because like hindsight is like super like really 2020, right? I'm gonna try to put a mask on. Hold on. Let me try something. This might not work, but maybe it will. Maybe it won't. All right. Let's try this. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying something here. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, cool. It's gonna be like an X-ray. All right. So, Jesus. All right. So, right here, price break support. These two candles. I know y'all see what's gonna happen because it's not trying to let me surprise y'all. I don't even want to do it now because y'all saw the answers. Right? But what I wanted to show, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna have to figure out how I can do that. But anyway, if you're watching this live and you see price break support like it did right there, in your head, you're not saying, oh, let's jump in it now. In your head, you should be saying, oh, okay, we should be waiting for a lower high and an engulfing pattern, and then we can enter or sell. That's what your mind should be saying. Price broke support. Okay, we need a lower high. We need price to pull back, make resistance somewhere, and then drop. Now, honestly, this is the M30. I wouldn't even tell y'all to enter after this. I just can't go down to a lower time frame and show. This is probably like a clean 5-minute or M15 sale somewhere up here, right? See how it just drops off perfectly, break, retest, boom. And honestly, y'all, since this didn't have, oh my God, this didn't have a wick. This didn't have a wick. Yeah, it did. Wait a minute, does it? I can't see. Yeah, it's small one. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. Right? Shout out to everybody just came in. Shout out to the big homie Mike. But yeah, all right. So after you see those breaks, you need to be asking yourself or telling yourself, look, we're not jumping in now. We're waiting on the retest, right? Just hold time down. It happens over and over again. So if that makes sense, can y'all drop a 1 in the chat? Perfect. 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 Facts. Facts, Mike. Y'all be jotting this stuff down. Let's put this stuff down, man. This is recorded, but definitely jot this stuff down. So real quick, I know before we got started, and I know some folks came in late. I just want to know if you guys have any questions. This is good. I'm in that SPX sale that was dropped in the Trade Talk group. That's why I kept checking my phone, just making sure it's dropping like it's supposed to be. And even in this, I'm gonna just tell y'all, because I'm in this trade right now. After Kathleen beautifully dropped that signal in the chat, I went to check it. And that's another thing, y'all. Like when people are dropping signals in the chat, best practice for stop losses. So yeah, this is what I was saying, right? I use structure, like I use my structure rules as like a, it helps me, knowing structure helps me with placing stop losses, like I was trying to say earlier, right? So if I'm in a downtrend, let's just use this. Let's just say you were selling SPX and you got it up here. Not where I'm drawing this line. This blue line would be my stop loss. I'm gonna tell you why. This red line would be my stop loss. Y'all see this candle? What? Let me see who paying attention. What candle? What candle pattern is this? What? Oh God, it's too dark. What candle pattern is this? What kind of candle is this? Who been paying attention? Don't let them ISS boys get this answer again. Yes, they didn't. Oh, Ant got it. Thank you, bro. Bearish engulfing. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you. Yeah, y'all paying attention. I like that. All right, bearish engulfing. And what happened? Oh my God. Oh my God. Red over blue.
I see y'all. Y'all been in the lab.
They've been in class. Yes. Red over blue. Crossover. You just sold it right here. Actually, hold on 1 second, y'all. I can go down now. I can go down time frames now. Hold on. Yeah. So look, I probably would have sold like right here. Me, after this candle closed. This candle this candle right here. This bad boy right here. This one, this guy. The guy who I have in green now. Him. After he was closed, I was sold, right? And I will put my stop loss over him, 5, 10, 15 pips, but it will be somewhere over him. Why? If I sell here, I am looking, this is the last low. I'm looking for price to break this. Price is consolidating right now, but it's maintaining highs. It's not breaking above these areas. That's why I'm still in it, right? But I will put my stop loss above here. Why? Because if price goes up here, I ain't even in the downtrend no more. So if I'm not in the downtrend, I shouldn't be selling. Right? So it's not about, oh, let's put my stop loss at 30 pips. Let's put my stop loss at 50. Let's put my stop loss at 15. Let's put my stop loss at whatever. Like me, it's about what makes sense based on my last lower high or lower low, especially if I have engulfings, because I'm not entering until I have engulfing patterns, right? And preferably an MA cross. So if I'm selling, I got to see that red cross over that blue. Now, the red is the way the indicators are set up. This engulfing candle is going to happen before red crosses over blue, right? Because the indicators are called lagging indicators. They lag behind candlesticks and price action, right? But if you see a bearish engulfing like this after a pullback, then it's a nice indicator that this red over blue, this red candle is going to follow. I hope that answers your question. Yeah, we don't like dojis. I don't like dojis at all. They don't mean anything to me. Yeah, Ty's the queen of breaking retest of the moving average. I'll be watching. But yeah, those and the moving averages, like I was telling them, Ty, like the moving averages, like even if you're new, if you know the rules of the moving averages, whatever color you make them, that in itself is A1, right? Hold on. Currently, where are we right now? Now, the thing about this SPX thing is this is going to be super duper like short term. That's why I'm monitoring it so hard, because overall, okay, so look at this, y'all. I ain't even noticed until I jumped on this trade trainer. Y'all see how red just crossed over blue? This makes me feel good about being in the sale right now. Now, I ain't telling y'all to sell SPX 500. I mean, yeah, I'm not telling y'all to do that, because the SPX is not like a Forex pair. Moves faster than a Forex pair. A 0.01 on SPX is like a 0.1 on all USD, right? So I'm not telling y'all to do that. I'm just saying, based on my rules and how I trade, this is great. Like, I was just saying that this is short term, because overall, we're not going to be selling this for too long. Overall, SPX is on an uptrend. Why? 4 hour. Let me draw it out for y'all. Let me draw structure out for y'all. Wait. Price broke structure. Lower high structure, downtrend structure, right? Lower high, lower low. Boom, higher high. Right now, all this is right here is price about to come down and make a higher low over here somewhere. And SPX 500 is a stock index. This is the visual representation of the 500 of the largest companies in America. We're all from America. I think everybody from America. We know we just went back to work pretty much, even with coronavirus, right? So, yeah, SPX, S&P 500 is a stock index. Nah, I use NAS 100 and US 30 sometimes, but I tell like this. Out of the three indices the three American indices that we trade, because there are more. There's like the German 30, and there's the UK 100, and there's the Japanese 225. But in terms of the three American indices, I break it down like this. SPX is the little brother, NAS is the middle child, and US 30 is the big dog. Right? US 30 like me, I got siblings, but I'm the oldest. You know what I'm saying? US 30 the big dog. You don't need to be trading. You don't need to be trading US 30 though. Real talk. You don't need to trade US 30 until you got $1,000 in your trading account. Like, I mean, you can do it with less, but you didn't hear that from me. AJ ain't tell you to trade US 30 with 250 in your account. I ain't tell you that. Them .01s is they different. A
I
.01.
said don't even trade it.
See what I'm saying? See,
Don't even trade it.
and she a beast. And she telling you, nah, don't trade US 30. US 30, a .01 on US 30 is like the equivalent to a .5. Bruh. So don't just have $200 in your trading account. Yeah, it move fast and the money move very quickly, right? Be careful with that, right? So that's S&P. What I was saying was S&P 500 is it's the 500 biggest companies in the world, right? We're going back to work. Our economy is getting slightly better as the days go along because money's pumping back into the economy, right? All this right here is going to be as a correction down for price to go up. Price going to come down, make a higher low on the H4 and go up. But on the way down, on the way down, we're going to catch it. We're going to catch some of it. I ain't going to be in this long. I'm just really trying to get to 31.25. Once I get to 31.25, I'm going to dip on out. Right? I'm going to get about right here. I'm going to take my little Bowman. I'm going to wait for the buy. I'm going to wait for the buy setup. It's bullish because if I go even, remember I said the higher the time frame, the clearer the picture. If I go to the daily, see how stuff get different. See what I'm saying? So I'm just telling y'all, we're going to sell it right now, but this all right here is a higher low region. This is going to get breaking. I just made a word up. Broken. Oh my God. Broken. Oh my goodness. I went to college too. That's crazy. Anyway, this is going to get broken. Jesus, don't do that again, AJ. Yeah, it's going to get broken. I don't know when, probably sometime next week or the next week or two. But yeah. But for right now, we're going to scalp this bad boy down. And I didn't mean to give y'all the outlook, but I did. So that's my outlook on SPX. Other than that, though, any questions? Jesus, I can't believe I said that. Oh my God. Head and shoulder review. So check this out. Now you didn't. I don't really talk about head and shoulders. I know someone that does though. Her name is Ty and she's on the call right now. But a head and shoulder, I can talk about it because it's a structured thing too. This is a head and shoulder. I'm gonna take this off again. Y'all can go on Ty. Y'all can go on Ty's YouTube channel too. Top Pips and Crypto. So check this out. Head and shoulder. This is all a head and shoulder is. So remember how I said this is down. This is uptrend structure, right? Higher highs, higher lows. What happens when price does this? Head and shoulders, right? So think about it like this, and if you see price been making higher highs and higher lows, let's say if price doesn't break this high and it finds resistance right here and gives you a lower high, higher high, lower high, this may be an indicator. This is a head and shoulder pattern. This is an indicator that price may be about to go down. Obviously, before this happens. Oh, wow. Hold on, y'all. I didn't expect for him to do that. Right? So if price does this and stalls right here, head and shoulder. Right? Same thing. with the downtrend, right? Boom, lower highs, lower lows, right? Price came down. It didn't break. Even they don't have to be perfect. One shoulder can be slightly bigger than the other one, right? Price doesn't break this low. It could come, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't break this low. Boom. Inverted head and shoulders, right? So this would be head and shoulders. This would be inverted head and shoulders, right? So check this out. If you see a head and shoulder, like if you see a price if price doesn't break this high, it makes a lower high, and then you see like a red over a blue cross, moving averages, ding, 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 right? Sell that bad boy. Same here. You see a inverted head and shoulders, then you see a blue over a red, buy. Easy. Put your stop loss below here, bro. You sell and put your stop loss above here. Not that close, Lord Jesus. Put it like right there. If it stop you out, it's gonna keep going up probably. Right? That makes sense, Ant. Boom. Cool. Anybody else got any more questions? Nobody. Going once. How do you make the pip show when marking the chart? All right, so C-Dub, do you mean like, how do I know how many pips I'm risking or trying to make?
Nah. When you was doing the little rectangle and drawing it in your previous screen, it's about like maybe 15 minutes ago, and it was showing like when you was doing a rectangle up and it was showing 15, 20 pips. Right. I mean, I'll be on my trading view. I can't see that. Mine don't show me that on trading view.
Okay, so you want to figure out how you get that on your trading view?
Right.
I bet. So look, go over here to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not always gonna start as the measure, right? So go to the 9th column down. Wait a minute. This is the only one. Yeah, it should. You should have a ruler on the side of your trading view. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9th column down. Measure it, right? Boom. Drag. Click on the chart. Grab it. Click on the chart, and you can pull it up or down. Now, this first number is the amount of pips it is. 53.3. That's the amount of pips. If I bought from where I started to where it ended, that's the amount of pips it would be up. If it says negative, that means price went down negative 43.6 pips. It should be on the side of your trading view though.
I got it. I saw it. Okay.
You see it? Yep. Boom.
I got you. Okay.
Perfect. So yeah, everybody else, y'all make sure y'all use that measure tool. It's gonna help y'all when y'all setting those stop losses. Like when y'all setting the stop loss, let's say y'all entered based off this let's go down. Right, let's say y'all entered the market execution sale right here, and y'all say I'm gonna put my stop loss up here. You know you only risking 13 pips. So you put it right there at 31.57. You're risking 13 pips. Boom. That'll also help y'all better with y'all lot sizes. Because if you know, all right, I'm risking 13 pips. I only want to risk, I don't know, $5. That means you could do a 0.04. Just a little quick math. All right, so they help y'all with that. The measure tool is dope. Getting a retracement right now. Yep, that's normal. It should be doing that. Yeah, that's perfect. That's fine. Yeah, that's straight. Price broke support. Price gonna pull back, make a lower high, drop. All right. To enter, so I use the M30, the M15, and the M5. It just depends on. I go in that order too. It depends on what's clear. It depends on what I see clearly. I like the M15. I honestly like the M15 the best because it's stable, kind of like the M30, but it's not as slow as the M30. So it just depends. It varies. I'm trying to get better at the M5 and the M1. I'm still working on those to have in my tool set. Like I'm really dope at the M30 and the M15. Because I like to hold a little bit longer. But it just depends, C-Dub. Honestly, I can't really give you a black and white answer on that one. Honestly, it just depends on what I'm looking at. Markup on the M30? Nah. Nah. I mark up on the H4 and the H1. I enter on the M30 or M15 or the M5, right? So I'll give y'all a little I'll go over that one more time. Right? Let's say I wanted to make a play on this bullish wave right here, right? All right. So first and foremost, like I said earlier, y'all, no retest, no entry. This orange line will be 1 hour resistance for me. This was based on this area right here coming up and rejecting, right? Well, price broke and then it retested. Let me zoom in so y'all can see that. In fact, let me price broke this area where my line is. Broke up and retested. Gave you, is this what I think it is? No, it's not. It's not. But once I saw this candle close, and this is blue over red, y'all. Blue over red means what? Who in class paying attention? There it is. I love it. Y'all are good. Y'all really good. Y'all getting it. Right? Blue over red is bullish. Even on this pullback, I know blue is over red. Why am I selling? The big move is the buy. Right? So yeah, right? So I know that. If I know my higher time frame is bias is bullish, when I go down to the lower time frames, to the M30, I'm gonna qualify this on the M30 first. I'm looking for bullish setups. Period. Point blank period. Right? On the M30, I like the M30 and the M1 put together because they kind of they're like only one time frame away from each other. So I like the way they, bounce off each other, right? So this pullback, I don't see her engulfing though. So I don't really like that. Let's go down to M15. right? This whole time, right? This pullback right here is that higher time. It's that higher time frame, but with more detail, if that makes sense. So you see how this is like a high. It comes down, makes a lower low, it makes a lower high right here, and then it makes another lower low. Check this out. This is what I would do. Each time frame has structure. I'm looking for a bullish setup on my lower time frame before I buy it, because I know my higher time frame is bullish, right? I pull a line out to mark up resistance, right? Price broke resistance, retest it. What is this? I need it. What is this? Ah, they're everywhere. Check the rhyme. You got a bullish engulfing. Now what you want to do is, and that's why on your stop losses, I think Ant gave me the stop loss question. Get your stop loss 10 pips to play with. So I know I said there's no number. I like to get my stop losses at least like 10 is the minimum. 10 is like the minimum stop loss, because you have stuff like this. Like Wicks will wick you out. But the market likes to wick you out and take your bread if you put too tight of a stop loss. They like to take your bread and push up, right? So you got bullish engulfing. But even with all these wicks down here, they showed you that the market was tired of selling down, right? After this candle closed on the 15-minute, I would buy it. And I would live to this little 30 minutes of bull BS drawdown. And I take my money up. I just take my bread up, bro. That easy. So Aja, is it? It's Aja, right? ADJA. I don't like messing people's names up because I got a long first name. Y'all will never know my real name. Y'all just gonna call me AJ forever. Yes, Miss Asha. Yeah. So if that makes sense, like I just get my buyers from the higher time frame so I can take advantage of the volume of the market, and I go to the lower time frame and make sure that my structure lines up there. So I see I have a break and a retest. This is a bullish move, higher low, bullish engulfing, blue over the red, take it up, buy it. That makes sense? Boom. Any more questions? No problem. No problem. Any more questions, y'all? This was good. Okay, SPX.
Another one.
What's up, bro? Oh, I thought you had a question. You just saying another one, like another good session, or you got a question?
Nah, it was another good session.
Hey,
Good switch.
for sure. All right, hold on. What is it? Appreciate you, Alyssa. That means a lot. Thank you. Try to get on here and give you guys some value, man. I want everybody to catch their pips and get money. That's what y'all came in for. Any more questions? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. If not, I'm gonna plug my Instagram. Oh, go ahead, C-Dub. I'm still gonna plug my Instagram though. Y'all can go follow me at A.J. Barringer. I'll put it in the chat. My favorite pair. All right, C-Dub. So, yeah, that's a better question. Favorite ones. Okay, so I've been trading for 3 years. No doubt, Tia. Anytime. I've been trading for 3 years. This has always changed. When I first started trading, my favorite pair was USD. USD is it's slow. It is slow, but it's super easy to trade. It moves slow. It's smooth or slow, however you want to describe it, right? It's hard to mess up with that though. Structure is very clean to see. I definitely endorse USD and NZD USD. Ty can tell y'all about that one. Those two to new traders. Now my favorite pairs, SPX 500, but I don't really. I mean, new traders, y'all be careful with that because indices move different. SPX 500, Forex pairs, GBP JPY, GBP NZD, Euro USD. Those are the big three. As far as y'all can see Euro USDs on my watch list. These are the three that I've been looking at this week though. SPX, NAS, and Euro USD. I don't even have GJ. I took GJ off my watch list this week because last week it was very frustrating for GJ. It moves a lot. And when it moves, it's amazing. But it was very consolidated last week, and I ain't like that. So I took it off my watch list. I might put it back on later, but I've been trying to get these indices down. So those are my favorite ones at the moment. That might change in 2 weeks though. You never know. Anybody else have any more questions? Let's see. Oh, can't find you. Oh, damn. No problem. This is recorded. This will be recorded. I'm gonna drop this on the YouTube channel tonight or tomorrow. It depends on how long it takes it to download. If y'all find any more questions, y'all can DM me on anything, Telegram, Instagram, any other grams. Other than that though, I'm gonna bid y'all to do tonight, man. Y'all get on y'all pairs, y'all get on these charts, get this money. Back test some of this stuff I talked about. And yeah, if ain't no more questions, man, I'm gonna let y'all get on with y'all night, man. All right. No doubt. I appreciate y'all for hopping on, man. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out, man. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna see y'all again next Thursday. Unless y'all got any more questions, DM me. Like I said, I'm always available. But other than that, man, we're gonna log out. I'm about to get some red eye. All right, bros.